Welcome to the Old Bastards Wednesday Night Truck Series. It's going to be a fantastic race night with 43 trucks taking the field. Ken, how's it going tonight?
Hey, doing really good, Pete. Hey, welcome to Texas Motor Speedway. We're up for 120 laps. Coco, what do you got on your face there? Okay, I see.
All right, guys, get started here.
Gentlemen, we have a full field of 43, so it's going to be a great race.
It's going to be a fantastic race, Ken, and as you can see, I'm practicing the Corona safe going with my mask on here. I don't know how long we can keep it on for you guys, but it's going to be interesting. Practice looked really clean today. I think it's going to be quite interesting, Ken. It seems like it's track has some grip to it, and these guys are running pretty quick lap times.
Yeah, very competitive in qualifying tonight. A lot of cars, very, very close. Out of the 43 full field, we had 30 qualifiers tonight, so 3 out of 4 cars did qualify tonight, which is great. Glad to see it. Leading off tonight, fast time was Ben Shepard. Not a big surprise there in the truck series. Ben's been very, very fast the last couple of weeks.
Well, we've already got Ravager Double XL saying 4 cautions and 8 cigarettes. Ken, how are you looking on the cautions? What are you thinking tonight?
Oh, I think these guys have been doing some great racing the last week or so. I'm going to go under that. I'm thinking we're going to do it in 2 tonight.
2 cautions. I'm going to go with over, and simply because we have such a large field, I think these guys can do under, but I'm going to pick over for tonight. That's much better. Now I can start on the 8 cigarettes, but I don't think I'm going to hit 8. I think it's going to be under from there.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's under tonight, Pete. We need you to be able to breathe tomorrow, so let's keep her under 8.
Sounds good. These guys are getting ready to line up. The pace car's lights are out. You get 1 lap here at Texas Motor Speedway to go ahead and get ready to go green. They're all lined up and ready to rock. It looks like the guys in the back are starting to stack up as well.
Johansson Gates dropping to the bottom of the field. He received a penalty from many races ago. Joe's been gone for a while. Welcome to see Joe back, but bad break. He's got to start the back of the field tonight. Pete, get us ready to go to green here, buddy.
Looks like we're all tightened up here, Ken, as we look to go for that green flag run here. Hopefully we have a nice clean start with this huge field. Everybody's nose to tail looking real good, getting ready to take that green flag. Belts are tight, and here we go.
Green flag.
Green flag waves, and people are off and running. These drivers are ready to go out of the gate here, Ken. They're doing a real nice job. Looks like a good, clean start.
Yeah, each one's giving social distancing out there, staying away from each other out there, doing a great job going through 1 and 2.
Looks like we already got ourselves a situation of 3 wide there with the 42 car truck, but looks like they get back 2 by 2.
Ben Shepard is out to the lead with Josh Robinson running second. Kevin Cornelius, he's running third with Tex Kilburn right behind him, and Tom Old will run out the top 5.
42 stuck underneath the 21 as the 98 dives down underneath them as well. He's going to lose a couple of spots there, but think he can get back in line soon enough.
Pete, exciting news. We have 10 3-digit cars. We got a lot of new guys out here tonight. We got about 3 or 4 guys. This is their first appearance with the OBRL, and good luck to those guys.
Yeah, we've brought some new guys in, and they seem like they're ready to race and kind of liking the structure of the OBRL.
Yeah, it's a little tougher than your typical league, but we have a lot of great green flag racing here, and that's what the guys really want to do. It's a lot of fun when you go green flag racing at Dover for 200 laps, and Indy we only had the 1 caution at 80 laps, and credit goes to all these drivers out there doing such a great job. Hopefully tonight we have very minimal cautions out there.
Yeah, it looks like these guys are giving some space, give and take right now. They're just getting kind of into the groove here. We've finished what looks like 4 laps, Ken, of our 120 right now.
Yeah, we're 4 in, going to lap 5 here. So they're doing good pits or lap times. We're about 30 seconds a lap. Fuel run tonight, also about 30 laps on the fuel run. So if they can keep her green for a while, you see these drivers do about 30 lap intervals.
Yeah, we got Kevin Rupert, number 12, underneath. Who is that? The 58, Ken?
Yeah, that's Rupert. That's titanium.
Thank you.
88 kind of stuck in a debacle here. Looks like he's going to take that 40, go underneath the 48. 96 was underneath the 48 as well.
Good to see Pop Skeener join us again on Wednesday night here. Pop's a veteran of the Old Bastard League. Took a little bit of time off, and glad to see him behind the wheel again.
Ed Larson Adams sitting behind Steve the Mule Thompson in that 67. Joel gets loose right there. He's a little loose off on turn 4. He gathers it back up.
He had a slight contact with the green car. I didn't catch to see who that was. I believe that's Chris Sawalich. But it looks like everything turned out just fine. Yeah, it was the 06 car of Chris Sawalich.
Yeah, these guys are starting to get single foul, and they're definitely getting sprawled out across the field here. But there goes Joel jumping back behind the 42 truck in that 40 Coors Light Silver Bullet.
Pete, another thing I'm going to be looking at closely tonight is this is the last race before we start the chase in the truck season. This is week number 8. Very, very close, tight points run for the top 12 positions. We got about 5 or 6 trucks battling for those last couple positions to be able to run the chase races next week and run for the champion.
Okay, well, we have Mark Shepard joining us again tonight. Hi, Mark. How's it going? Thanks for dropping in, and hopefully you're enjoying the racing going on here. That 42 is behind that 67 of Steve Mule Thompson. When they used to get close together, that concerned me. It seems like they're magnets to one another.
I'm sorry, Pete. I missed that. If you're directing something towards me, I had my mind going somewhere else for a second.
No, just saying how the 42 and the 67 are nose to tail right now. That's kind of a sketchy situation. 42 doesn't like to be behind too many people. The 40 ducks out behind the 42, looking on both sides, left and right of him, and goes underneath, but can't quite hold it there. 42 looks like he got a real good drive coming off the corner. This 40 car battles back on the back straightaway.
Nice run right now for Tex Kilborn, having a great qualifying effort. Slipped back a few positions there when he got together with Chris in the 06 truck. We are 10 laps in. We have Ben Shepard still leading with Josh Robinson, the 23 truck. He's running second with Kevin Cornelius. He got a new number. He used to be car 100 or truck 100. He got the 2-digit. He's now car number 17 or truck number 17 now. 4th place is Tom Ogle. 5th place is Chris Sawalich. 6th is Eric Essery. 7th goes to Steve Thompson. Joe Kilborn is 8th. Ed Adams, he's running 9th. Troy Torgerson in the Nunn car in the 98 truck.
So we had 42 just get a little close to the 40. I'm not sure if contact was made, but he definitely bobbled. Dropping back behind Jim Westerfield right now as he picked up that bobble and cleaned it all back up.
And if anyone's out there in social media, please chat with us. We would love to chat with you tonight during tonight's race and give us your thoughts. Matt, we know who your pick is for tonight, and so that one's a pretty simple. We want to know who else is out there tonight.
Oh, Ravenger's out there having a great old time. He's spotting. I forget what car he's spotting for right now, but he's spotting for a truck out there right now and going to be joining the OBRL. Just his invite, and we're excited to see him out there on the track real soon.
Yeah, he's spotting the 96 of Steve T. Cole out there, the orange truck. Orange is number 96.
Right there, we're looking at Steve Cole right now, and he's doing real nice, sitting in the 24th position right now, just buying this time. We got a lot of laps left. There's a lot going on right now. These guys aren't in any rush, and they're showing some patience out there.
Yep, they're getting the tires. They're up to temperature now. Now they're about halfway through a fuel run, so the truck's going to start handling slightly different than what it did when it had fresh tires and a full tank of fuel in.
We're going to go ahead and try to head up more towards the front of the pack to our current top three. There we've got, as you can see, the 69 truck in the lead, currently just keeping pace right now, doing his best lap at a 29.976 right now, Ken. Running about a 30.6 is race laps.
Yeah, that's when the tire is starting to drop off a little bit. I'm not sure how big a tire drop off is at the end of a fuel run, but they can keep their foot in the throttle most of the way around this racetrack through the whole tire or fuel run.
Yeah, we're looking there at our leader. Now we're going to go back to basically our exciting races is the top 6, top 10, or line single file at this time. See if anything else is going on back in the pack here, Ken. Looks like we got the battle between the 96 and the 22. 22 has a different line than the 96. 96 seems to be going okay. They're still single file, though.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here in Texas. It was 77 degrees in the air temperature. Track temperature a little bit warm at 97 degrees right now.
These guys did a real nice job of getting settled in and running some laps here. We're currently on lap 18 of 120, and they're doing a fine job. Right now, you're looking at Titanium and that 58 truck doing a real nice job. Titanium's currently sitting in the 22nd position.
Yep, running 22nd, chasing down John Mankowski, and Dan Berghoff is right there, and I believe that's Chris Monroe in the black truck.
That 22's not letting the 96 go. Seems like he's staying away from him, but then he jumps up on his back end there and just lets him know he's around. '96 looking at the 58. I'm not sure if he's got anything there yet, but the 58 looks underneath the 15 as they go by in turn 4.
That was a nice move there by the Everhard truck there, getting past Chris Monroe and Steve Cole. Also underneath Chris Monroe right now, and that's a good battle on the backstretch right now between those three trucks.
Yeah, Chris ain't giving it up easy. He's still fighting back going into turn 3. 96 get on to the 15 right now is a 22. That line seems like it's losing a little bit on that exit of the turn. Might be his tires, though. I don't know.
Normally you don't see Chris Monroe going towards the back of the field. Normally you see him charging towards the front. So wonder if he has some damage onto that truck where something happened a little bit earlier in this race.
Looking at one of our newer guys, Ken, Dwayne MacArthur, 25th position right now in that 182. Doing a nice job for his first race out here, or second race, whatever it is. Doing a nice job just kind of getting behind the 22 and seeing what he's got. Currently moved up to the 24th position from what I see.
Yeah, old General MacArthur there, he's got the old foot in the old throttle pedal there, so we'll see what he does at the end of this race tonight.
I'm thinking what might end up happening here, Ken, is he may get a new nickname quicker than he thinks. We got single file racing across the board here. We're going to go ahead and just kind of go through our field right now.
Yeah, we still have Ben Shepard leading this right now in the 069 truck there. Second place, truck 17, Kevin Cornelius. He's moved up now, and we have the 23 truck of Joshua Robinson running third. Fourth place in the 11 truck, that's Tom Ogle Liberace. Fifth place goes to Eric Asari. Sixth place goes to Chris Sawalich. Seventh is Steve Thompson.
37 fitness lap.
Eighth place is Troy Torgerson. Tex Kilburn running ninth, and Mike Fitty Watts rounding our top 10. And I did hear, Coco, as I was announcing, some drivers are starting to call off for pit stops already.
We're looking at lap 25. We were expecting around 30 laps, correct, Ken?
Well, I was expecting around 30 laps, but maybe some of these drivers have a little bit of different pit strategy than what I would be using tonight.
We also don't know what the tire fall off is right there. He might have been losing
No,
too much
I don't.
time.
I did not take any practice laps last night or today, so I have no idea. But it looks like Ben's been running, 3086s and all that, so he's slightly under a second off what he qualified at, so that's not too bad so far.
Steve Cole just shouted out.
38 fitness time. 38. Racing 38. Number one.
Patrick Milligan shouting out that he's going to come down pit road right now. It looks like Tom Mogul's slowing down right now.
30. Oh, gets on the binder. Strong right there coming in the 99.
144 pitting in.
166 pitting.
144 is dropping down in as well, Ken.
Pit road speed's 45 miles an hour. It's hard to get down when you're doing the speeds out in the racetrack and trying to get down to 45 miles an hour. It's a handful when you got old tires on these trucks.
96 is also coming in. 184 screaming out loud.
It's great to see these guys go this long a distance without having a caution yet. I hope I don't jinx it for them. Love to see this thing go green almost all night long here.
That's showing the number 17 currently in the lead
38 exiting. 38 exiting.
as he comes into the pit lane. Giving it up to Joshua Robinson in the 23.
179 pitting. 166 exiting. 166 exiting.
You got 166 and the 69 coming. The 69 gained up on that.
7 low. 23 pitting.
Seems like he might be holding up that 69 just a little bit.
Pitting right here, Jim.
96 out.
He's all over the back bumper of that. Oh, there he goes. He pokes out and gets into the racing line. That 166 did slow down 69.
175.
That's a tough run for 69, but it's difficult.
57 pitting.
Yeah, that's unlucky that happened. Slowing Ben down like that. Ben was our leader before Green Flake pit stop started. I see Kevin Rupert's in the lead right now.
Absolutely, and there's a ton of cars coming down pit lane.
12 pitting.
12's coming in for the pits right now,
103
Ken.
pitting. 103.
Yeah, but he gets that one bonus point. Right now, Kevin Rupert's running third in the point standing, so he's doing a great job during the whole season, and just got to
103.
maintain tonight.
103's using it all up going into the pits. Jams on them brakes and just clobbers it, but does a real nice job. 01, I'm not sure if he got speeding or not, but he did a real nice job there. The 93 and the 15 come out pit lane. Nose to tail trying to get back into the race here, Ken. 17 goes around to 23, having a little bobble, but just gathering it back up off turn 4.
Yeah, we'll let timing and scoring get this all straightened out. We'll give you a rundown here in just a couple laps. Hey, looks like Princess Crystal joined us for tonight. How you doing, Crystal?
41 pitting out.
Nice to see you there, Crystal. It's Wednesday night. We got the whole crew here.
Crystal, for your information, we went with a Coke tonight, so I can maybe talk a little bit better.
Got some good racing going on here, Ken, with that 17:23.98.
Yeah, right now I'm showing Ben Shepherd back in the lead again with Tom Ogle running second with Tex Kilborn third. So Tex had a whale of a pit stop, gaining a couple positions, getting back up into the top three.
Ben Shepherd's looking to get around the 144, putting him a lap down, I believe, at that point.
Yeah, it sure does look like that right now. Ben has about a 0.6 of a second lead over second place Tom Ogle right now.
Ken, it looks like timing and scoring is a mess for me once again. I'm showing 23 cars on the lead lap, and 24 through 43 are laps down, but I could be wrong. Like I said, timing and scoring looks a mess right now.
One update coming out.
Well, we'll give it a lap or two and see if it all works itself out. I had about 36 trucks on the lead lap yet.
10-4, that's why I said you never can trust those little things there. 69, Ben Shepherd giving a clinic out there again tonight.
Nothing new about that, Pete. He dominated last week's race. Almost like the way Troy Torgerson did Sunday at Dover, lapping everyone but the second and third place cars, I believe.
Yeah, it was he was like 15 seconds in front or 18 seconds in front of the second place car or something to that effect. Almost making a complete lap.
It was complete domination Sunday's race. It was unbelievable, but we did go all 200 laps green, and that had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, it changed a lot of things for a lot of people. But, I don't mind it at all. I think it's, fantastic. You got to worry about tires. You got to worry about gas, and it is. So, sometimes that's what happens. If somebody can manage it a little better than you, that's when the green flag runs come out and show.
Most definitely. Well, we're closing in on the third distance already. We're getting close to that 40-lap barrier. So these guys are just kicking out laps left and right here, doing a great job with Ben Shepherd still leading. Tom Ogle, he's running second with Eric Asari.
Thank you.
Fourth is Tex Kilborn. Kevin Cornelius, he was running second and then led for a lap or two. He's running fifth with Josh Robinson sixth. Troy Torgerson running seventh. Patrick Milligan, E-Metro Ford guy, he's running eighth with Mike Fitty Watts running ninth. And Steve the Mule Thompson rounding on our top 10.
He's got being followed by Eddie Jones, his partner in crime.
See, John Hastings had a little bit of internet issue tonight, and he already had to pull out of tonight's race. Bad break there for John Hastings, a longtime member of the OBRL.
Yeah, you know what? We haven't said this, but I'm hoping that he made it in. But it looks like Pop Keener has joined us tonight. Pops is a staple of the OBRL, a longtime member, and took a little break there. And we see him tonight in the race in 30th position right now. It's on the lead lap, doing a fine job out there.
Yeah, always good to see Pops. Pops was a sponsor of one of the, I believe it's a Monday Night Series. Keener Farms was a sponsor of the OBRL a couple seasons ago, and just great to see Pops, another great quality guy.
He is a fantastic guy. Glad to see him out there running with these guys. He's got the 18 on his backside right now, but still doing a fine job in the 30th position. And just a shout out to our sponsor, Burning Rubber Radio, sponsors this series, the Wednesday Night Truck Series, as well as Andy DeLay is a member of the OBRL, race with us Mondays and Fridays and Sundays and everything else. But if you haven't got a chance, check out Burning Rubber Radio on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for their live show. And if you can't catch it live, look on Thursdays. They post it on your Spotify and all that, iTunes and what have you, for the rebroadcast. Check it out. They talk about all NASCAR things, esports, some good discussions with cooking, doing some barbecuing and what have you, so some recipes and whatnot. But definitely check them out. That would be Burning Rubber Radio, www.brr.show. Remember, Tuesday nights on YouTube and others, White Lightning Radio or whatever it is, PM, man. Check them out on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Burning Rubber Radio. As Princess Crystal says, burning rubber, baby.
Yeah, I know, Pete. Me and you are always checked into the Tuesday night show with Andy DeLay and all that, and giving those guys grief as the show goes on in the old chat page with those boys.
I'm not sure if they're giving we're giving them grief or they're giving me grief.
That's a good point. I didn't put it. That's you had a better way of putting it. Yes, that's for sure.
Yeah, we got some good racing going on this track, Ken, with the 06 underneath the 02 right now, doing a real fine job. These guys are all just pushing it to the limit, but they're being very cautious, very patient in their passing.
I'm taking a look real quick at the incidents, the amount of incidents so far with all these drivers, and I see maybe 2 or 3 cars that have any kind of incidents. Everyone else is running really, really clean, and let's hope they can keep it going that way.
The 98 pinches down on the 103, trying to get under the 178, I believe, or I'm sorry, 179, but they do make it through clean. That was a dangerous move at 45 laps, but it ended up working out well for them.
Ooh, that could have been one heck of a moment right there. I seen that too, and I kind of gasped for air a little bit, wondering if Fiddy Watts was going to be able to make it through that.
Yeah, I think 179 had something to do with that, making it through there by letting up a little bit and not pushing the issue, which is good heads-up driving by the 179. That's right, Crystal. They heckle me, don't they? That's a damn shame.
Sometimes, Coco, you have it coming.
I definitely have it coming. Just a shame Andy ain't out of racing so I can heckle him. .103's looking underneath.
Casey in the 103 car. Him and Tex Kilburn have a battle, but that is not for position right now.
Yeah, they're doing a real fine job. They're just battling it out. Looks like Joel might be off the pace a little bit. They're not quite sure. Hopefully Virginia's watching us tonight as the 40's getting good racing going on here. And we'll do a shout out to Virginia saying hello. Hopefully you're watching and enjoying the show.
If you like what you're seeing on this racetrack with a lot of green flag action and you want to participate with us at the OBRL, if you're under 35 years old and have an I rating of under 3,500, I almost confused them. I almost said if you're under 3,500 years old. That would have been kind of exclusive there. But if you like what you're seeing out there, fill out an application at OBRL.net. As OBRL.net, and Peter will Cocoa Puffs. He'll get you all signed up, ready to go.
That's right, Ken. We have a vetting process of bringing guys in, but there are definitely some real good guys out there that are looking to drive some good, clean racing. So check us out.
I'm thinking Mr. Kilburn's got some tires that aren't feeling so good because. Oh, Texas starting to pit. He must have wear out his rubber.
Yeah, he's coming in hot too. Nice slow down there, getting in the pit lane. Doesn't seem to have a problem.
Pete, we're about 10 laps away from the midway point, so you got to start giving some thought here of who we're going to have as tonight's winner. We got about 10 laps to go here, 9 laps to go before we got to make those picks.
22 pitting.
Yep, we have 22 shouting out right now coming in. These pit stops that we're definitely off, Ken. We were expecting 30, 60 is what I was expecting.
Yeah, I was too. Some guys can make that 30, so if we stay green, the guys who have one less pit stop may be having an advantage. I'm not exactly sure if the tire loss is too great.
Pops Keener's coming down the pit lane right now, gearing it down and getting in there. I didn't hear him call out, but you know, he had nobody around him and really dropped down low. He's going into pits right now.
Right now I'm showing Eric Asari. He's in the 27 truck leading right now. Ben Shepard must have come down pit road.
Yeah, it looks like Eric Asari is in first right now. Joshua Robinson in second. Kevin Cornelius in third currently. Princess Crystal is saying Shepard tonight? Are you not voting for your number 33 tonight, Crystal?
Hey, Jimmy Westerfield's running the top 10 right now. I wouldn't count him out yet.
Not yet.
Out.
Ken, we're looking at 53 laps completed this 120. These guys are almost halfway through this run.
One thing that's going to throw it off tonight, if some guys do it one less pit stop, I'm kind of interested to see how that's all going to fare out towards the end of this race.
96 pitting this time.
The 166 get passed by 98, a little bit off of the pace right now on the 166. Pops Keener dropping underneath them as well.
Okay,
Oh, Pops gets a little squirrely. Did you see that, Ken?
No, I missed that, Pete. I was watching something else on the racetrack. I was looking at Josh Robinson and Kevin Cornelius going at it there.
Pops is just taking names as he goes by the 02.
166 pitting, 166 pitting.
And it's amazing what fresh rubber will do to a truck.
166 coming in along with the 02. That's maybe why they just blew by him. They were on longer tires.
That new tires can make you feel a little immortal sometimes. Gives you a real good feeling when you get that thing up and going when everyone else is on old tires out there.
96 coming out.
Really. 144 is dropping in now.
41 pitting.
96 is low coming into the race line. Looks like there's 3 wide on that back stretch. I'm trying to find it for you, but 144 dumps in. Along with the 173 and the, is that 41, Ken? And 17.
156 exiting.
166 is going to try to regain field here as he comes out of pit lane. Cars driving by him on the outside there. It's tough to hold that truck down there, trying to get up speed. Drives in low underneath the 06 currently.
Yeah, timing and scoring has a lot of catching up to do with a lot of green flag pit stops here, so we'll give you a rundown in just a few minutes and see how this is all going to fare out here.
Yeah, because right now timing and scoring is a mess. 67 is screaming now. He's pitting when I expected everybody else to pit. 14's coming along with him as well.
Oh, he gets tapped in the backside.
Oh, I see
Eddie's
14.
going to see.
Oh, he saves
Oh,
it.
great
Good
job,
save. Oh, that was sweet.
77 pitting this time. Pass me high.
Pete, would that be considered a pucker moment there?
That would be a pucker moment at its best. Eddie does miss his pit stop after that little debacle, but gets fired back up. I can see his exhaust just blowing up here, so he's revving that engine, getting ready to get the hell out of there.
88 pitting.
Pete, is there a way we can see a replay of that entry into pit road?
Absolutely.
I think that our fans would like to see that one more time.
15 pitting this time.
Let's go back and see this. We'll take a little break from our race action here and see what I can do here. This is on the 14 right now. See if I can stay with him. Oh, he gets nailed by the 179. Let's see here.
103, pitting 103.
Yeah,
Well,
179, Ken
well,
gets on him. Right there, just spins him sideways. Here he goes as he goes for the ride. 179 backs off him, but 14 just does a fantastic job of holding that car or holding that truck. Coming ever so close to that wheel. I'm sorry I don't have another angle, but doesn't even hit. Just maybe brushes it, but that's a fantastic job. Ken, we're going to go live, but there you have it on the replay.
That was an awesome piece of driving there by Mr. Jones.
Absolutely. Got a little bit of damage, it looks like, on the rear end, but not currently sitting in the 13th position. He's probably fired up right now on that 179, but did a nice job of saving that. I'm sure there's some expletives being discussed in the team channel right now.
Well, we all did hear Eddie did call out that he was pitting, so that's something that the drivers need to be aware of when somebody calls out a pit and their person who called it out is right in front of them.
Well, you do hate to hear that the 179, is a newer driver. And I actually think that, with Franco, this might be his first or second. I think it's his first race tonight. Hopefully he can brush that one off. I mean, it does happen, but we'll have to see how that plays out with the review committee at this time. We really want to make sure that our triple-digit drivers are kind of on probation, as everybody knows, and I don't think that's anything to worry about, but definitely he needs to be cautious out there.
Pete, we are past the halfway point, so it's time to come up with winners of tonight's race. Whom do you think has anything for Mr. Ben Shepherd tonight?
I see Ben Shepherd here. I see Joel Tex Kilburn. I see, Liberace. I see all these different people up here. And I really believe that I'm going to go. It's easy to pick Ben, right? It's easy. I'm going for Liberace.
Well, I've been watching Pat Milligan close up big time the last couple laps, but my eye is on Eric Asari. He has shown me that he can really drive the last couple of weeks, so I'm going to go with the number 27 Dr. Pepper truck of Eric Asari.
There you go. And I think we have Crystal's vote. Crystal, is this going to be a number 35 or is it going to be a number 69? Anybody else who wants to play out there, just post your number in the texting there, and we'll definitely put you in the giddy here.
We got a lot of people watching us tonight. Great to see you all watching here on all of our favorite social media channels.
Not quite sure what's going on, Ken, but I'm showing cars 1 through 22 or 1 through 21 are on the lead lap, and everybody else 22 through 42 are a lead lap down, but I could be wrong.
That's exactly what I'm showing too, Coco. I'm showing the top 21 on the lead lap, and everyone else a lap or more down. So we'll see how this all plays out, and I think a lot of it comes down to pit strategy.
Absolutely. It's Joel Kilburn's jumping underneath the 144, just taking that spot. 144 gives it up pretty easy, and Joel moves on his way as the 23 looks underneath him. Okay, so Mark Shepard says pick Ben. He's locked down in Michigan with a wife and child. So we have Mark Shepard, of course, picking Ben Shepard. I wouldn't expect anything less. And he is dominating.
I wouldn't pick anyone if I'd always vote for my son too. I always push for him if he was competing out here.
But right now, the 58 looking underneath Joel Kilburn, but I don't think that's for position.
I've been watching the lap charts here, and I see Eric Essery. He's dug into that lap or that lead that Ben Shepherd has. He's going to make this a battle pretty soon. I believe Ben pitted just a couple laps before Eric, and I think Eric's tires are maybe just a little bit fresher than what Ben's is right now.
I'm showing right now, I just pointed over to Ben, and Ben is in second place right now with the 27 of Eric Sari in first place. So I think Eric might be a good choice here, and then we have the 93 in tow. So, but 93 is one lap down, right?
Yeah, John Mankowski, he's the first car a lap down. He's our lucky dog right now.
I'm sure he wants to stay as close to those two boys as he can, but I'm not sure if he's got it in him. Ben Shepherd's racing in the basement. So am I. So when I race, I'm in the basement now too, and I think the basement's a great spot for your rig.
Hey, that's where I am right now, and that's where my rig is also.
We stay out of everybody's hair, right?
Yeah, we'll let the family upstairs be able to enjoy TV and all that while we're down here talking, having fun, and turning steering wheels.
Yeah, I think Ben's comfortable right where he's at. I don't think Ben's showing us everything he got right. I think he's just staying on the heels of the 27 right now.
Did I see 50 Watts going down pit road?
Let me see for you there, Ken.
38.
I still am on track right now. I heard somebody say something 8, so 48 maybe going into pits.
Pat Milligan called out that he was pitting. The 38 truck of Pat Milligan pitting.
So did Thomas Ogle, number 11, dropping down in pit lane.
Boy, they are clicking off laps left and right here, aren't they, Coco?
We are 74 laps. We'll be 75 when we cross that stripe. And I'll tell you what, these guys are putting together one hell of a race out here. Just going to take a quick moment here to just shout out to one of our sponsors, our Monday night series, Hemp Shack. Well, these guys do hitting. Hemp Shack, they do CBD oil, CBD other items like your CBD bears, little gummy bears, things like that. It's clean. It's not your truck stop CBD oil. It's good, clean oil. Give them a check out at hempshack.net. Nice website there. Order your CBD. Take care of like ills and headaches and all kind of other stuff. It's really, really a good product. Check out hempshack.net. Sponsor of our Monday night series. Ken, I was hearing some call-outs there.
Yeah, we got people's on different pit strategies here, and it's making this race really, really interesting. It's hard to keep up with all the changing going on out there.
I have 98, sorry, none coming coming out onto the race surface right now in front of the 06. The 06 comes up on his rear end there.
22 pitting this time.
We got crashed on the front straightaway.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, crash. Big crash. Not sure who started that one.
Did I see Eddie Jones get involved in that?
Eddie Jones is in that. I'm on Eddie Jones right now. Currently, we're going to go ahead back and see what kind of happened here.
I caught something out of the corner of my eye. I just wonder if somebody checked up in front of Eddie. That person was pitting and Eddie didn't have a chance to slow down for that.
There's cars all over the track, guys.
Trying to find out what's going on, Ken. I need to pick a car here.
I would pick the 14 of Eddie
We
Jones.
should go catch up now, guys.
Okay, we
Now
still have
we're
Eddie
right,
trying
we
to
gotta
get
go
back.
to
We're going to
the
go
car.
back and see what we can see here, guys.
Check up here, Brian. Check up, check up.
See what we got here, Ken.
Car low.
He stayed there a very long time.
Where's space car?
Oh, Eddie
we're
gets
supposed to
into
go
the
by it, I think,
21.
right? Come on, let's go.
If you look here, we got
Pit
Eddie
road's
coming in on a
closed, so-
20 on underneath the 41. looking like he's got a run on him. I'm not sure if 21 called out pitting or not, but he's slowing down coming into pits. I can see that a mile away. We'll have to see. Eddie gets into him to 21.
Yeah, that's
21 gets a
Judge
little
Joe Brown in the 21 truck there.
It looks like everybody's getting through, though. They're still kind of headed on that pit lane, and in the 173 scrapes up on the 41. 41 goes high as the 144 just nails the right quarter of 14, causing the big tobacco right here. Slides up into the 11. Oh, there's my race. 11 hits the wall kind of hard, comes back down. Oh, goes up in the air there.
Oh, that's a bad break for some of those drivers out there. That's awful to see that some of those guys had really good runs going.
We got the 48 bouncing around pretty good down there. What I want to try to do here is see if I can get a better bird's eye. There's the 11 truck. I'm going to watch from the 11 truck here. Oh yeah, it just gets crazy from there. And then from our 48's perspective. Let's look at from our 48 here. Because he would
Coco,
really take the widest ride.
Coco, I brought Kevin Cornelius down to the broadcast booth. Kevin, how's it going tonight? Looks like you got a really strong truck tonight.
Yeah, it's going good. Just trying to keep pace, and I think we're going to be hurting there for fuel strategy if that ran green the whole way. So this caution was a bit of a...
I see you got your 2-digit number. Congratulations from graduating from the 3-digit to a 2-digit. How does it feel to become a 2-digit driver in the OBRL?
It's funny. It's actually, as much as this is just a game, well, I shouldn't say a game. I guess that's a bit of an insult. The simulation, there is a bit of pride in running with these guys and getting a 2-digit and being accepted to the league. It's a great bunch of guys. These guys run a ton of green flag laps. I've been a part of online racing since like NRO2 days. For a long time, been a part of a few leagues, and this is by far the most green flag laps I've ever run in a league. So they, I don't know what the secret is or what they do here, but they do it right, and it's working for them. So hope to stay around for a long time.
You're doing a fine job out there, Kevin, and congratulations, like Ken said, on that 2-digit number. That's an accomplishment here. It really is. It's something to be proud of, and I think you're a valued asset to the league. And watching you race out there, doing a fine job. So keep it up, buddy, and take it to the green, take it to the checkered.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Love the work you guys do in the booth.
Thank you
much. I'll take you back up to the race center.
All right. Thanks, guys.
That was Eric.
Drivers. That was Kevin Cornelius in the number 17 truck.
Y'all need the gas on it.
He's Joel Tex Gilbert screaming at, "You gotta get gas on it." Joel's not afraid.
Normally, Joel is not slight for words. Normally, he'll tell you exactly what's on his mind.
I'm sure that caution made a lot of people upset, but we still got a lot of green flag runs in here. So
I'm on that pace speed, second gear. We go on green. No change lanes for the start-finish line. And it's been a good race so far, guys. Continue to have some patience out there. Make sure you announce if you're pitting in, just in case. Make sure you do it on the iRacing channel, okay? All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. Let's finish this thing out.
I believe there's some question on whether or not it was called out or not. So we're going to have to definitely review that in the review. But, these guys are on their belt. I'm going to go one more time here, Ken. Get these guys going. Pace lights are out.
I'll try to stay high. Or I will stay high.
We're getting ready to go green flag. The belts are tight. The hands are white knuckled on them steering wheels, and these guys are ready to go racing. Starting lap 82 for the restart.
Green's out. Green flag.
Green flag's out. These guys are off and running. Burning rubber, baby. Looks like a good start by everybody. Yellow flag is out again. It looks like the 38 has some problems. We're going to have to see what happened there. Yellow flag does come out. See what we got here, Ken. Sit behind the 12 truck.
We were way past start finish line there, so we
Oh,
got to go catch the
looks like a big stack up behind Ben. I have to click on Ben there.
Pit exit cone backstretch.
It looks like the 01, I think, Ken. The 01.
These might have been some waiver. These might have been the waiver on car or trucks, and I bet you they came out to the end of the field and we had major checkup, and some guys didn't quite check up in time.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. Yeah, I'm showing the 01 had to check up for some reason. Yeah, the 31 kind of checks up a little bit. The 01 gets out, and it's just you know, it's an accordion effect back there. Hopefully everybody gets running again. We're sitting there looking right now. I'm not sure time and corner right, but we have 1 through 17 on the lead lap, 18 through 42 down laps, 1 through all the way down to what, 28 laps down, Ken? Yeah. Just try to make it quick.
I'm hoping right now we have Eric and the number 27 truck. Eric Essery, are you with?
Yeah, I got you.
Running pretty strong right now. You're leading this thing. How do you feel for the rest of this race?
Well, everything's been good. I don't like these last few cautions we've had. I'd rather just go green, but Ben looked like he was kind of the competition, but it looked like he got caught into that caution, so I think he's got track position he lost. But I know Kevin and Joshua, they've been pretty fast. They just kind of been on a little bit alternative pit strategy. So if we just go green, I think we all got to pit again, so maybe it'll work out. I just need a tire run to make it work.
Yeah, it looks like you and Ben were doing some pacing there, trying to get some laps under the belt and get ready for the last 10. Is that kind of where you were at that point?
Yeah, just making it work. It looked like he gave up some time there. I don't know if he was just trying to get some different strategy on his tires or whatnot, but I'm just trying to kind of even it out on the pit stops, making sure you get a full run on each set of tires to make it work better. But now we're going to have a couple of short runs, and I don't know if that's my strong suit here, but we'll see what happens.
Well, the truck looks really good out there. Hopefully you can bring it to that checker. Good luck out there.
All right, thanks, guys.
That was Eric Asari in the number 27 Dr. Pepper truck.
Think maybe what we should do for this restart, Ken, is maybe crank it up. What do you think?
Oh, you're reading my mind, my man. Go ahead and go for it.
All right, we'll get ready here, see where we end up. I think we should be okay here. We'll get you squared away here as the caution lights are still on. We'll definitely get you to a crank it up moment. Since I'm pace laps still on, I'm just going to bring up real quick our Sunday sponsor, Metro Ford. Team Metro Ford Chicago. Any make, any model. Patrick and his crew has got you covered. So, as they say, what do they say? Bad credit, no credit, slow credit. Give him a call. He'll take care of you. His crew's awesome. So, check out emetroford.com. That's emetroford.com. That's Metro Ford of Chicago with Patrick Mulligan and his crew. Any make, any model. Just because he's a Ford dealership doesn't mean that's all he deals in. So give him a call, give him a chat, check out his website. He does a lot for the OBRL, and he's kind of the reasons we're here still. So definitely check out Patrick Mulligan and the emetroford.com. Sponsor of our Sunday morning series. I might want to say Premier
All right,
Series.
Let's try it again. Second gear, go on green, no change lanes for the start finish line. Don't go till the truck in front of you goes. So you gotta wait till he goes. That's what happened. I don't know what happened.
All right, Ken, the pace lights are out. We're getting ready to go racing again, and I'm going to try to give us crank it up. These guys are 2x2 getting ready to run.
Pete, I'm still showing 18 trucks on the lead lap yet.
That's what I got too, Ken. I got 19 through 42, 43, whatever it was, laps down. Pace lights are out. We're getting ready to go running.
One constant speed, guys. Close up. One constant speed, please.
And here we go, Ken, as the leaders take that green flag.
Green, green, green.
Green flag runs, and we're off and running. Burning rubber, baby. Listen it up.
Good record.
69 gets into somebody there, Ken.
Yeah, you got into the rear corner panel with 42, Ed Adams.
Well, that ends our burning rubber radio crank it up segment. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it worked out okay. We're still testing it. We're still trying it. Yeah, there was a little bit of a bobble there, but we stayed under green flag conditions, so I didn't stop.
It was a great job by Ed Adams hanging on to it after being tapped in the left rear corner by Ben Shepard.
Yeah, I think Ben might be driving a little frustrated right now, maybe a little angry. That never works out for anybody.
Yeah, his pit strategy didn't quite turn out right with a caution coming at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, something happens to you in the race like that, and you really do get, emotional. I'll say it. I mean, it's tough. So sometimes that hurts. I just seen the 42 get kind of off pace a little bit. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'm going to go ahead and drive with him. See where he's down in the pits.
I believe Ed's going down pit road right now, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's dropping down in the pit lane. Not sure why.
He might have felt that he maybe brought that on. He thought maybe he came down in front of Ben Shepard. So I'm not sure if he feels like he maybe has to serve a SPP there.
You know, that's not a bad call on his part. You know, if you're not sure, the SPP's the way to go, especially if you're in a championship race, because if he was responsible, it's deemed that from the review committee after review, then you could lose all your race points for not serving that SPP, which is a, self-policing penalty is what we call that.
The bad thing about it is Ed was running 15th in points, and he had to have a really good finish in order to have a chance to make it into next week's chase run. So it's pretty much going to eliminate Ed Adams from any chance of the championship in the truck season.
Yeah, it's possible, but I would rather do that. Hope for a he said there's a wreck in one.
Save, guys.
173. Oh, and then the 31 taps the 173. That's just not cool. I don't know what happened there, Ken. We're going to go review that. I'll tell you that right this moment. So let's see where we
That's
end
a
up.
37 car of David Rogerson getting in the rear corner there.
Let's give a rewind here. You said that was the 37 truck because I lost contact.
Yeah, it's 37 David Rogerson in the Canadian truck.
There's 37 coming around. I'm looking for him, Ken. I don't quite see anything going on right now.
Well, let's try the 173. Maybe somebody who has a paint job very much like David Rogerson.
No, it was him, definitely. It's just that the way I was looking was not a good look here. So we've got him definitely getting into 173. I'm showing him down the front straightaway. Comes up and hits the 173 there, the blue truck. I know this is a bad angle, guys, and I apologize for that, but definitely gets into him. They both kind of go down in a turn one here. They're both on the apron. They both make it back on track okay, Ken, they're both going into turn one really well.
Pit when it says pit lane's closed. You have to wait, go around one more time until it's open.
God, I'm having a real hard time with this one, guys.
Or is it open just for them?
Looks like the 173 might have got loose, and then they made contact again in corner two.
Didn't know
That all started right down the middle of the front straightaway and ended up in corner number 2.
Yeah, we're having a problem because there's a blinkety blink going on. Let's try the chopper view here, see if we can get anything better. Let's try this on the 173. I can't win. We have buildings in my way and everything, Ken. Okay. This starts on the front straightaway, so 37 gets into the 173. Right here. Crossing the start finish line, and they touch somehow. I'm not quite sure what goes on here, but it looks like the 37 does come up high a little bit. Thought he might have more room than he did, I guess, as they go through the corner.
Hey, Pete, I think I have Brian Glass with us up in the tower. This is Ken and Coco. Brian, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I got you, Ken. How are you, man?
Doing great, my friend. I see you're running a good, strong 4th place. Do you have anything for the boys in front of you?
Negative. Those top 3, man, they're checking out. Steve's all over me, but that's a good race, man. I'd like to thank everybody watching. I hope everybody's enjoying the race. I got a couple of buddies, Baker and Dennis, they're watching. So hope everybody's having a good time, man. We'll got enough fuel here, I think, till we get to the end. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're doing a real nice job out there, Brian. Just keep that pedal down, brother. Sitting in 4th position right now. You're in key spot, brother, so hang in there.
Copy that, Coco. I'm digging up here, man. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy.
You too, buddy. Good luck and take to the checker.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
And that was Brian Glass, the driver of the 87 Kodak pickup truck tonight here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Yeah, Brian is a teacher, trainer for actual race cars. Teaches people and lets them drive real stock cars. And I'm not quite sure what track. I think isn't it like Charlotte or something?
He does a bunch of the tracks, some of the NASCAR tracks. He travels around the southern part of the United States down there for the Buck Baker Driving School. So Brian does this as a part-time job, and he says iRacing and real racing cars, they handle very, very, very similar from one to another.
We're going to go green with 98 laps to go, Ken, of our 120. So that's put us at 22 or 23 laps, correct?
Yeah, we're talking 23 to go, Coco.
So you figured 23 laps to go. These guys are ready to tighten them belts up for one last time, hopefully, and get us going. We got Eric Asari in position number 1, Joshua Robinson in 2, and Kevin Cornelius running on our top 3.
Halfway down the back stretch, guys. Halfway down. 177 slowing down.
Jimmy Strickland, glad to see you're on social media with us. Thank you for giving us a shout out.
105, where you at?
Coco, we're wrapping up here, getting down to corner 4 here. It's time for you to take it over with Eric Asari and Josh Robinson in the front row.
Yeah,
Bring us back to green here, Mr. Coco.
Well, I will do the best I can for you, Ken. We're looking at a really good field here, tight 2x2x2. Belts are tight, hands are on the wheel, and they're getting ready to smash the gas. So here we go.
Green, green, green.
Green flag waves, we're off and running as the leaders take off. It doesn't look like anybody gets a good spot. 27 does get a good run, though, shifting into third gear as he pulls away from the 23, taking the spot 1 and going into turn 1 with the 17 underneath the 23 as well. Looks like 23 might have had a little spot there, Ken.
Yeah, hopefully these drivers can get her calmed down here and we can get green the rest of the way for the last 22 laps here. We had a lot of cautions here the last couple laps. Let's hope we can stay green flag for a while.
Yeah, you have Brian DeBolt Glass in 4th place, jumping down behind it, or jumping underneath the 23, sorry, as he battles it out. He's not giving any, he wants a run.
Brian will run you hard. He'll run you clean, but he'll run you hard.
Absolutely. 17 was all over the back bumper of 27 as he dives down into turn 3. Nothing but clear sailing in the front of that 17 right now as he takes a position.
That's Kevin Cornelius in the 17 truck passing the number 27 of Eric Essery.
The 87 still trying to battle at 23. 23's fighting back on that outside line. Steve the Mule Thompson at 67 doesn't know who to go with, just kind of waiting to see. Steve's all over the back bumper of the 87 and his 67 Ride TV truck. 17 pulls ahead. We didn't see that one coming, did we now?
No, Kevin Cornelius is a strong driver, but he's really showing some strength tonight. But the thing I'm looking at is Steve Thompson, known for tire conservation. He may just be in the catbird seat to finish this thing out the last 20.
The thing is with 23 laps to go, we know they can handle 25. So I think everybody's just pushing as hard as it can go. We are on lap 102 of 120 right now. '23 lost those 4 positions trying to battle that outside line. I don't think that outside line, or middle line, should I say, lane 2, right, Ken, was giving him what he needed.
Yeah, preferred line is down white next to that white line down there, and that is definitely the preferred line.
The 12 truck's coming underneath the 93s. He's moving forward. We didn't talk about Kevin much, but Kevin's doing a real nice job tonight in the 10th position. Takes the 9th position as I'm speaking. Doing a real fine job. Kevin Rupert, our partner in crime.
Yeah, Kevin struggled a little bit again in qualifying, but worked his way up through the field really nice. Did get involved in a moment there on one of the restarts, but working his way up the pack a little bit. He may have a couple more positions in him yet before race end.
Jeff Gilmore in the back of the pack of the lead cars is shouting out, so something's going on back there.
Figured out here yet. Got the good run go.
He's actually being very patient, letting somebody go by a little faster than himself right now, letting it looks like the 58 drive on by. Not quite sure if I'm right on the number there, guys. I joined that late. 87, Brian the Bull Glass, who we had in our booth, is all over the back end of Steve. Looks like Steve the Mule Thompson took that position from him as Joel Kilburn in the 40. Just doing one hell of a job in 5th position, or 6th position right now, but just hanging on, doing a real good job tonight.
Yeah, Jim Westerfield is still running very strong in 7th. Chris Salowich, I haven't talked much about Chris. He's running in 8th place. He had a great run going on so far.
The 23 is getting past left and right. He's just kind of falling off. I'm wondering, did he take 2 tires or something, Ken?
Well, he just got underneath the bull right now. He got track position and just passed the bull. Looks like he's going to drag Tex Kilburn right along with.
Yeah, that's a good battle right there with also Jim Westerfield looking in on that as well, trying to capitalize on that wedge.
Coco, we got a change for the lead here. We got Eric Asari. He's back in the lead again. He's passing Kevin Cornelius down that backstretch. You know who I'm rooting for? I voted for, or I chose Eric halfway through tonight's race, and I'm hoping Eric can hold these guys off. Steve Thompson's looking awfully strong right now.
You know, I usually do go with the mule there, but didn't do it tonight. And I'm kicking myself, so to speak. No pun intended.
Steve Thompson had a great win Monday night at Indy. Him and Ed Adams had a heck of a battle the last 15 laps of that race, and it was fun to watch. I did go back after race and watch that one. So people, if you want to watch a great race, go back to last Monday night's race at Indy with the ARCA cars, the K&N ARCA cars, the Hemp track race.
It was a great race. It really was. Single file right now with the 17 sitting there behind your boy there in 27, but they're doing a real nice job. They kind of broke away from the field, as you can see there.
Yeah, Steve might just be cooling them tires down a little bit. Going to give one last shot here in the last few laps here.
Well, we're going to be 110 of 120 with 11 laps to go, right, Ken? So
that's right. We're getting down there. I see Ben Shepard now is back in the top 10 again. So Ben's starting to work his way back through the pack of trucks, and he's on the top 10.
Yeah, Ben has he's definitely up on that wheel right now. He's giving it all she got. He's not sparing anything. He's trying to get back into contentions.
Hats off goes the number 22 truck of Bruce Pearson. Bruce needing a great run tonight to stay in contention for the chase race. Bruce is in the top 12, and this needs a good solid run in order to make sure he maintains the top 12 in the point standings for next week's chase race.
We got somebody pitting in. I'm not quite sure who that was, but somebody just yelled out. It looks like Joel Tex Gilburn is getting passed by Jim Westerfield right on the low line going into one.
I see Josh Robinson passed the mule again, and so Josh Robinson hasn't quite given up yet for tonight's race.
No, nobody's giving up. We have 8 laps to 9 laps to go, and these guys are definitely running hard. Joel's fighting back now, going underneath behind the bull glass.
Yeah, he also passed Jim Westerfield going on that backstretch, so Joel gets 2 just going down the backstretch that past lap.
Yeah, it looks like Jim Westerfield dropped off a little bit as our 12, Kevin Rupert, looks underneath. 173 is very high. See what we got here. He's staying out of the way, I believe, at this point, Ken.
Yeah, he's got some damage from a previous wreck when him and the 37 of David Rogerson got together.
Yeah, we got people shouting out to pit, so I'm thinking of pit strategies are rolling out. We got 1 through 23 on the lead lap now, Ken.
Yeah, we got a lead change again. We got Kevin Cornelius back passing Eric Asari again, so Kevin Cornelius leading with 8 laps to go.
Oh, they're going to battle a lot to the very end. We're at a lap 113. We'll be 114 when we cross the stripe.
People, sit down, grab yourself a cold one, and enjoy these last 8 laps. These guys are putting on one heck of a show for us.
We got a good battle right here with the 1287 and 06. They ain't giving up. 12 looks underneath Brian the Bull Glass. I think Brian might have pushed them tires just a little bit too hard. What do you think, Ken?
41 heading out.
Yeah, that's a shame. Brian had a great run going there, but yeah, I think he abused the rubber just a little bit too much tonight.
Six laps to go at lap 115 right now.
Yeah, and Kevin Cornelius has a 0.14 second lead over Eric Asari with about the same amount of distance to Josh Robinson running third and Steve Thompson running fourth, with Tex Kilborn rounding out our top 5.
175.
27 is all over the back bumper of the 17 as he pokes out to the outside trying to look. I'm a little concerned for the 17. There is a lap car in front of him. I'm not sure if it's going to play into this or not at 116 of our 120.
Yeah, there's a heck of a race going on for first place, Coco. Stay with these guys. I think this is going to be the greatest part of the race coming up here real soon. These three guys are going to put on one heck of a show for us.
I'm staying with our leader now till the end of this race, so if something happens in the back, I apologize. We'll have to go look it for replay. But right now, we're concentrating on the 17, doing a hell of a job as the 27's climbing all over the back end of them. 23's just lying in wait in case something happens between these two drivers.
Josh may have something for both these guys yet, but I think he's waiting to see if these guys make any kind of contact that he can take advantage of.
We're looking at 1 through 18 still on the lead lap, 1 through 19 on the lead lap. Everybody else is a lap down or more. I don't think that lead car is going to take any or play any role in this, so these three are just going to have to battle it out and figure it out in the end.
Josh Robinson getting a good drive out of corner 2, trying to get Eric Asari down the backstretch. Cannot quite make it. Eric still maintains second spot.
Yeah, they spread out a little bit going into turn 3, I see right there. They got some space between them. I'm wondering if Eric is trying to make a run on that. 119 currently. 117 still pulls away on entry, but then it looks like 27's catching him back up on exit. Oh, the 23 is definitely going to play a role in this one. He's not letting it go. He looks underneath the 27 right now. As they come to the white flag.
Lead car is Kevin Cornelius in the 17 truck with Eric Asari running second and 27 Dr. Pepper. Third place is the 23 truck of Joshua Robinson. It's going to be a dandy this last 3 quarters of a lap here, Coach.
Yeah, it is. I'm not sure if they have anything for that 17, but they're definitely going to try everything they got. They're going into one more corner here at corner number 3. I don't see them having anything unless he messes up coming off corner 4. Everything looks real good for the 17 to take this one home.
Good
17
job, guys.
crosses the stripe as the 27 gives them hell all the way through the last 3 laps of that race.
Wow, that was a great race, man. That was unbelievable to watch those guys run like that the last couple of laps. 3 cautions all night long, but man, that was some great racing at the very end.
That was good. Would you call Ken 2 cautions?
I said 3. Yeah, there was 3 cautions tonight. I thought there was going to be 2, and you went over.
Very good race by these guys, doing a fantastic job. It looks like Kevin Cornelius in the 17 truck takes home the win at the OBRL Burning Rubber Wednesday night truck race.
I'm wore out just watching these guys, and I wasn't even driving.
That was a good race by all.
All right, guys.
I'm hoping right now I have Joshua Robinson up in the booth with us. Joshua, this is Ken and Coco up in the booth. Can you hear us?
Joshua Robinson, you got us. We're in the booth. Ken and Coco. Joshua Robinson, Coco and Ken in the booth. Well, I guess he misses his interview tonight.
Well, maybe we can catch him later. I'll try to bring down our second place finisher, Eric Asari. Hey, Eric, this is Ken and Coco back up in the booth again. Can you hear us, Eric?
Yes, sir.
Had a hell of a battle there with Kevin Cornelius. Just didn't quite have enough. You guys had a heck of a battle the last 15 laps. Trading the lead there for a little bit. Do you want to talk to us about that?
Yeah, I mean, it was just, this kind of race and this track, it keeps you close with the draft and everything, so you can't really get away, but he just did a good job. He kind of got me there, snookered me low at one point. I was kind of backing that corner up. He saw that, so he took advantage of it, and I just couldn't get back by him. So he did a good job on it.
Yeah, I'm not starting back in that bird's nest again.
Yeah, he did a real fine job there, and it looked like you were mounting a charge to him in the last 2 laps. I seen you kind of getting up on it or backing off a little bit and then getting back up on it. Is that where you were kind of headed?
Yeah, you kind of got to go tire conservation. I was thinking that, but Josh was right behind me, and I couldn't let him get by either. So I was kind of stuck there pushing hard, and it really got pushing there on the last couple laps. But it looked like he was too, but I just couldn't get a run. He was guarding the bottom there pretty good. So it was just close, but that's what the track and package and everything kind of puts together for it. But it was fun.
You look like you had a good job out there. How was the truck for you tonight? How did the truck behave?
I mean, we're fixed that up. It's wide open 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 it's kind of weird. You got to get to the bottom. It's like shooting a half court hook shot every lap. So just to hit it down there on the bottom, but and it you'd really wear out the right front, even though it's a new asphalt type track. But if you could manage that, for the fuel run, which is about 28 laps, it was, you could keep a good pace.
Sounds great. Sounds great, Eric. I see starting tonight's race, you're 14th in points, trying to grab one of those top 12 positions. I haven't been able to quite do the math yet, but you gave it everything you could to try to make yourself eligible to run the Chase Series. Was that on the thought of your mind tonight as you went in tonight?
No, I had no idea how close I was on it. I haven't run every race in here and had some bad luck when I did. So I didn't even know I was even close. But if I did, that's great. I can try to run with for the championship.
Well, fantastic. Well, congratulations on a second place finish. Nice job. Good race tonight. Enjoy the celebration, and getting a podium at the OBRL is a great thing. So congratulations on your finish.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Ken, looks like we're looking for our top place finisher.
Kevin Cornelius, tonight's winner. Kevin, is Coco and Ken up in the booth. Can you hear us, Kevin?
Yeah, got you, boys.
Congratulations on a great win. Eric Asari on your tail the whole last 15 laps. You guys traded the lead a couple times. You want to talk to us about how the last 15 laps went between you and Eric and Josh Robinson?
Absolutely love to if I could remember any if I can. It was the old heart is just pumping pretty good right now. I'd hate to take a blood pressure reading. It's tough to pass out there, and I was just trying to take as much of Eric's line away as I could without blocking too much. He made it tough on me. I think he got by me there early, and I thought that was kind of it, because it was tough to get a run on guys. And then he kind of opened the door in the bottom going into one there, and I took a shot at it and got it to stick. And then she was just smooth sailing kind of after that.
Well, I'll tell you what, we enjoyed watching that battle in the last 5 laps, I'll say. And you really had him. Did you see him kind of back off and try to take that run at the last 2 laps? So that make you a little nervous?
Yeah, 10-4. I was watching that actually. The run the time before that, when he was behind me before he passed me the first time, I was watching him back it up. So I was trying to back it up as much as I could, but it's tough. It's easier. I mean, as you guys know, it's easier when you're the rabbit chasing, right? Or when you're chasing the rabbit, to kind of gauge when to lift and when not to lift. So it was tough for me to kind of keep it all in check or whatever. And luckily we kept it in check enough to get the win.
Well, that was a great battle, and well-earned win, man. Well-earned win. Congratulations on the top, on the first place finish. Any pucker moments out there for you where you were like, oh, man, look out?
The whole night, the 23 and I ran probably nose to tail for seemed like 900 laps. But so bit of a history lesson here. So like I was saying earlier, I started sim racing in 2002 and along with my real racing career. And then I quit real racing about 2 years ago, and at the same time kind of quit sim racing as well. So just trying to get back into it now after 2 years and trying to find some rhythm. And it's good to finally get a good race put together here tonight and not hit the wall about 19 times like I did at Indy last time. But so it was, the whole race was pretty nerve wracking really to get because I mean, you're coming to a new league, you want to make a good impression. You're racing with guys that you know, like Eddie Jones and Steve Thompson and all those guys, Eric Esray, and all those guys that run up front. So you kind of want to make a good impression and not screw up too badly. So the whole race was it was pretty tense.
Well, you should be proud of yourself, buddy. I mean, like I said, it might be sim racing, but there's still some pride here, and I think you can hold your head high. That was one hell of a race.
Thanks, Coco. Appreciate it, guys.
Kevin, final thought for you here. You want to give a shout out to your friends, family, sponsors, or anything for tonight's race and a great win tonight?
I'd love to, but I've been social distancing now for about 47 years, so not too many guys out there follow the iRacing world. So there's not too many people I need to thank right at the moment, but we'll work.
Sounds good, buddy. Well, you have a great night. Enjoy the celebration, and congratulations on first place finish.
Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Great job up there.
Thank you.
Coco, I'm still going to try to grab Josh Robinson. I see he's still up in Discord. I'll see if I can get him down to the broadcast channel. Josh Robinson, this is Ken and Coco up in the booth. Josh, can you hear us now?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Congratulations on a third place finish tonight. It was a battle. There was a lot of great racing going on. You had a nice battle there at the end with Eric Asari and Kevin Cornelius. Do you want to tell us about the last 15 laps after that last caution?
I was not real excited to restart that last caution on the outside there, but if you got to start there, you got to start there. So I did the best I could to try to hold them off, and I ended up falling back to fifth. Had some real tight racing with Brian Glass and Steve, and was able to get up around them. And man, then the 17 and the 27 and we were, I think, within 0.4, 0.3, all three of us for about 5-6 laps there. It was a lot of fun, a lot of good hard racing there at the end.
So I saw you were behind the trucks for a little bit, the 27 to 17. Did you have anything for them guys, or did you just think that, you know, kind of wait it out and see what happens between them?
They were running pretty hard, so for about a lap, I was like, "Ooh, I think something might happen here, get an opening for me." But then when there's only like 2 or 3 to go, we were all pretty even, and I think the 27 and I were maybe a tad bit faster than the 17, only because of that draft. But if you take that out of the equation, I think we're all running about the same.
Yeah, it looked good. There was a good battle there. We were kind of rooting you on there. I actually thought you were kind of waiting it out and saying, let's let those guys wreck. Let me have it.
I had taken some high entries into one to try to get a run, but every time I did that, I think Eric was doing the same thing on Kevin, and I couldn't make it stick.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, good job on the top three finish there on the third place finish. It was a fantastic race to watch. You did a hell of a job tonight. Hold your head high, getting a podium at the OBRL.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for putting on the broadcast.
Absolutely. Have a good night and enjoy the celebration. All right, Ken, I think that's about it for us on our Wednesday night truck race here at Texas Motor Speedway. One hell of a race tonight. These guys did a fantastic job. We did something like 78 laps of green flag run on our first run. Had a couple of cautions. You know, it happens. It happens in real racing. So I'm pretty proud of these guys tonight.
Yeah, it was a great race. Bad luck goes to Ben Shepard, who was leader of the first part of our race, and then pit strategy pretty much ended his chance of winning tonight, coming up in the top 10, but much stronger truck than what he was. But shout out goes to Chris Salowich, finishing sixth tonight. A great run for Chris in the 06 truck and all that. So, boy, Coco, it's been a pleasure again being up in the tower with you again. Looking forward to next week. See what the chase season is going to start bringing us in this season's truck series.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to say thank you all for joining us and chatting with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. We did, definitely. Say again, thanks to Ken for joining me up here in the booth and taking his time away from behind the wheel to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to thank Eddie Jones, Ken, of course, Joel Kilburn, Kevin Rupert, and of course our league owner Steve Thompson for all they do for OBRL. So to all of us, from all of us to all of you, be safe, be healthy. See you next week. Burning rubber, baby, Wednesday night. Good night, everybody.